What's up, good folks? Welcome back to my channel. This is your girl, Bernicia. If you are new here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Please and thank you. And while you're at it, hit the like button. I think you're going to like this video. So go ahead and hit the like button. All right, so you guys saw the title, so you know what topics that we're going to discuss today. All right, so we're going to talk about Chrisean, Blueface, and the whole Offset situation. We're also going to talk about Charleston White and what went down this past weekend at one of his shows. We're going to talk about Tommie and Tamar, okay, and their ongoing feud concerning Mr. JR. Oh, God. Oh, God. But before I get to that, one of my family members to Target to pick up this certain toy for my daughter. And everybody was saying that the motherfucking sales been the same sales all year long. Like, it was no special sale for Black Friday. Everything was just overpriced and overly expensive. Anywho, this particular toy or this particular item that I wanted for my daughter, this item was allegedly on sale. Okay, so I went there. I was like, no, it's too high, fuck it, I'm just gonna go with this other thing that I was gonna get. Okay, so I just come from the store. I went to Target probably 2 days ago. And when I get to Target, I noticed that same price was still up. And that was the new discount. It was discounted again, but it was the same fucking price. You know what? This inflation is a motherfucker, okay? It's no way in the hell that a toy should be $23 fucking dollars. $23 for a fucking toy. I don't know about y'all, but me, when I clean up my house, I'm always throwing away shit. My daughter can't stand it. Bitch, I buy these toys, but I'm always throwing away shit. She have little trinkets laying all over the floor. I'm sweeping that shit up and it's going in the fucking garbage. So I was thinking to myself, I was doing the mental calculations. I was like, well, bitch, this particular toy come with like 48 little pieces. Just think about it. This toy, I paid $23. That bitch ain't gonna even last 23 days. Because I guarantee you, by the week after Christmas, I'm gonna be sweeping some of that shit up in the garbage. So, Self said, Self, should you buy this toy? Self said, hell no, you shouldn't buy this toy. Especially if it's on sale and it's still $23 motherfucking dollars for this little ass toy. I mean, the box is like a 4x4. What the fuck am I going to do with this little ass box and pay $23? You know what? This is a whole loaf of bread. This is a gallon of milk. This is some eggs, some cheese. Why the fuck should I spend $23 on this shit when I know realistically I'm going to sweep up half the toys in this motherfucking box up before New Year's? But anyway, child, I got one kid. So, I just went ahead and I still bought the fucking toy. But long story short, the moral of the story is Christmas shopping should not be this motherfucking difficult. And Black Friday sales should need to stop being called Black Friday sales. Because if y'all not going to go down on the prices, stop fucking saying it's a sale if it's going to be the same price all year long. What the fuck is the sale then? That's all I'm saying. I'm wondering if any of you guys are having the same problems. Like, goddamn, I feel sorry for people that shop for 3 or 4 kids or more. Cause goddamn, God knows how y'all come up with y'all Christmas. Cause what the fuck? Not Cardi B, Offset. Shit, Chrisean and Offset. Okay. So anyway, Chrisean decided to go get the tattoo of Blueface covered up on her neck. Okay. So this seemed to have started up a whole bunch of shit as far as Blueface concerned. Homeboy started talking about he don't want to swab the baby and snook and swab the baby. The baby's not his. I don't know what baby he's referring to, but it's a quite possibility that he's talking about Chrisean's baby. I don't know if he's talking about Jaden baby or Chrisean baby. He ain't put a name on it, but I'm pretty sure that he's talking about Chrisean, okay? Because all of this came out right after she decided to get that neck tattoo covered up. And anywho, he proceeds to throw out an allegation and say that Chrisean slept with Cardi B's husband, okay? He even put a date and a time on it, okay? He said that November 11th at 4 a.m., Chrisean went over to Cardi B's house for a party and ended up sleeping with Offset, okay? This was what he posted. This was a tweet and delete, all right? Things got so bad and carried over on social media to the point where Offset had to come out and say, I did not touch this lady. I did not talk to this lady, okay? Dude, you are crazy. That crazy is what he called Blueface. He told Blueface he need help, okay? We know what kind of help he need. Yes, that motherfucker do need help. You are right, Offset. All right. So it's been back and forth between them ever since. Okay. So let me just get into Chrisean real quick. Now, Chrisean has visibly, I have to give it to her. She has visibly been trying to wean herself off of Blueface. She's been trying to move on with her life and do her own thing, okay? She's been being booked back to back. She's doing magazine covers. She's getting endorsements. She's doing her thing, okay? Establishing when he her showed own up to your house outside of Blueface. The night he went live with the baby, I'm also proud of her looking for you at 4 o'clock in the morning. Crib, okay? Well, prime example. But when he showed up to your house looking for some pussy, she let you, the fox, back into the hen house, okay? And you see what happened. Once she separated herself from Blueface, ain't nowhere in the hell. Okay. It was no reason for Blueface to show up at his girl house. You keep playing with fire. You take the baby out of bed where he was comfortable and sleeping. Have him all outside, halfway dressed. You get into a crash with the baby. You get into a fight and march with the baby. You just have a whole fucking circus going on when he didn't have to do none of that. Only thing he had to do was leave that baby at the motherfucking house sleeping comfortable like the baby was. Sleep and fucking comfortable. So what? Chrisean out there slanging pussy or doing whatever the fuck she doing, long as that baby was okay. If that was your main concern, you wouldn't have gotten on live. You wouldn't have done all the things you did trying to embarrass Chrisean, okay? Because that's what his thing was. He was trying to embarrass her, okay? Just like he's trying to embarrass her now. I already talked about that shit, guys. I will put the link to the video that I did about Chrisean Rock and that whole situation where he took the baby, napped the baby out the damn bed at 4 a.m. in the morning. I will put the link in the description box so you guys can go back and check out that video, because I did bring truth to power. I did pop my shit. Y'all ain't gotta listen, but I'll be right every motherfucking time. Because guess what? Blueface is back at it again, okay? And this whole situation with him throwing Offset, saying that Chrisean slept with Offset. Listen, from what I can see, Blueface does his best to make Chrisean look undesirable, okay? He throws people, he throws bodies on her, you know, public people, famous people, he throws bodies on her and tries to humiliate her so that nobody wants to deal with her or fuck with her, okay? Because even, let's just say this whole little baby situation. Even if little baby did want to slide and, you know, sneaky link with Chrisean or whatever the case was, Blueface made sure that he fucked that up, okay? He embarrassed and threw Lil Baby name in every argument that they had, up until the point where Lil Baby had to come out and say, I have no parts, I want no parts, I have nothing to do with this, I never tried to talk to her. See, he does this to Chrisean, to humiliate her, to embarrass her, to make her look undesirable, okay? Ain't nobody want to be part of that motherfucking circus, unless, of course, they want clout, which makes me question her new dude, K Suave. And I haven't heard him say much. Well, not much. I haven't heard him say anything regarding what's going on with Blueface and et cetera, et cetera. Now, that is smart. That is smart. Stay out of the fucking circus. But I'm just wondering, how long will this relationship, this budding relationship that Chrisean has with this guy is going to last? Because nobody wants to be a part of the circus, but everybody wants to look at it. Nobody wants to participate in it, right? So this guy, I can't foresee him being with Chrisean for any other reason other than he wants to get his name out there. Because quite frankly, I haven't heard of no K Suave or nobody like no Suave, no Rico Suave, no Suave until after Chrisean announced that he was her new boo. So there's that. So at this point, Blue is trying to eliminate all of her valuable options. Anybody who's worth something, worth her talking to, who may potentially want her for, you know, herself and not for the clout, he's eliminating all of that competition because he's trying to make sure that none of them want to be attached to the drama. Anything to fuck up Chrisean's face, right? Anything to make her look bad. But with that being said, I just simply don't believe that Chrisean slept with Offset. I simply don't. Reason number one is because it's coming from Blueface. Blueface can say it's motherfucking raining outside, and I can look outside and see it's raining, and I still don't believe it. You know why? Because I could think that nigga on top of the ceiling, on top of the roof, putting the motherfucking water hose down, trying to make it look like it's raining. Because everything he do is bullshit. He do a lot of bullshit, okay? He's thrown bodies on her before. So I find it hard to believe that she would sleep with Offset, okay? And not only because of Blueface said it, but because Cardi B has been one of Chrisean Rock's biggest supporters, okay? I can't foresee that Offset would be so fucking desirable that Chrisean would want to give him some pussy. Listen, it's plenty of dicks out there, okay? Plenty of niggas out there. It doesn't make sense for Chrisean to all of a sudden find Offset so appealing that she want to give him some pussy. Like, why fuck up a potentially lucrative relationship with Cardi B by sleeping with her husband? It doesn't make any sense on any level. Especially at this point, if Chrisean trying to do things on her own, she need all the connections she can get. So why fuck up a really, really lucrative connection by fucking with the husband? I just don't see it. I don't see it. Now Chrisean may be crazy slow and all of that, but she can't be that fucking slow. I don't see it. I don't see it. Now, with that being said, Cardi B has been coming online and making these, she's been doing these little lives and making some cryptic statements. So there is trouble in paradise when it comes to her and Offset. But I seriously doubt it has anything to do with Chrisean. Matter of fact, in Cardi B's most recent live, she spoke a little bit about her situation with Offset. She was speaking subliminally, but we know who she was talking about. Okay. So her issues with Offset has been going on for some time. Okay. Now we all know that Offset is not, he's not the most faithful guy in the world. In fact, there has been several accusations of him cheating, and there has been several times where he has cheated. Okay. So we know this about Offset. We know that he's prone to sticking his dick in something else, okay? But I just simply don't believe that Offset would fuck with Chrisean, okay? I don't believe that he will fuck with somebody who's such a public figure who has a background for being in messy situations and expose himself like that. I don't think that he would take those chances, especially after everything Blueface did when it came to the little baby situation. I don't see how that would make sense. It just don't add up. Now, with that being said, apparently Chrisean Rock did go to a party that same night that Blueface is talking about, because when she was on the live with DJ Sky, and they were talking about the whole situation that went down at the Tamar concert, which happened on November 10th. Chrisean said that when it was over, when that situation happened, she left and went to a party. So that party that she went to was most likely the party that Blueface is talking about. But that still doesn't mean that her and Offset had any type of sexual relations going on. Either way, Blueface is a salty motherfucker. And if you ask me, he's using all of this stuff right here, everything that he's saying, and he doing all his resurgence on the internet, because like I said, they were quiet. It was quiet for a few weeks when you hear shit. And I think that his recent resurgence on the internet is all to promote his new show that he has on Zeus. Now, for those of you who don't know, Zeus has a new show that's being premiered called something. Blueface basically looking for rap chicks. So Queen Rap of the West or whatever. They looking for new rapper girls, okay? With that being said, Blueface seems like he stir up a lot of shit and a lot of drama whenever he's trying to promote something. I don't think he could give two fucks about whether or not Chrisean really did fuck Offset, because if that be the case, why didn't he say anything sooner? I think all of this is just to promote his show and also to make Chrisean look bad, because simply what he's trying to prove to her is that I made you and I can make another one. So while he's busy trying to tarnish her name and make her look bad, well, he's gonna start this show and try to find him a replacement Chrisean and Jaden. Okay, so with that being said, I'm done talking about this for now, and let's go ahead and move on.
You paid to see me, nigga. You paid to see me. Lakers, Chance, and Warren ass, nigga. Pull out some money, though. Pull out some money, though. Pull out some money, though, nigga. Bitch ass, nigga. Pull out some money. Pull up. I'll hit you on your goddamn head, nigga. Pull out some money, nigga. I'll hit you on your goddamn head. Pussy ass, nigga. Hit you on your goddamn head.
Man. Charleston White is crazy. He is fucking crazy, but I love it. I am here for it. I am so here for it. Charleston White had me rolling every time he come across the damn screen. Okay, no cap. That man is funny. All right. So this is, this isn't the first time he's been on the docket. He's been on the docket before. I talked about him and the whole Brittany Renner situation where she just, went all out and started flip-flopping all across Charleston White, laughing shit, making a whole coon of herself. So I talked about him then, but I hadn't actually, Charleston White's been in the news plenty since. I just don't really follow Charleston White like that. But the dude is funny. I do be seeing some of the clips and stuff that come across my feed, and dude is funny as fuck. So anywho, so he had a show this past week. And he was attacked by, what do you call people? Hecklers. He was attacked by, a couple of hecklers, all right? So basically in the first clip, you see where, the guy starts yelling at Charleston and Charleston's going back and forth with the guy, and then the guy approaches the stage. One thing about it, Charleston will talk his shit, but he's going to defend himself, okay? So these dudes be running up because they in their feelings about some shit that Charleston White had to say, and they run up and get done up every single time. Shit, the last dude, he just busted a dude in the head not too long ago with that same poinsettia. And this dude right here, he got smashed on top of the head with a fucking vase. Charleston was beating the shit out of this nigga. I was just like, why y'all let this old man get y'all in y'all feelings and embarrass the shit out y'all? Like, that's the real shit. He get these niggas riled up in their feelings, and they try to hurt them and end up looking stupid. Like, how you gonna run up in the motherfucker and get done up? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's stupid. And so Charleston went live after the whole situation because the dude ended up having his little friend or whatever. They jumped Charleston, right? So he go live. Not only do he
Now busted. Don't tell him, look at his file. Say, hey, fuck mob ties, bitch ass nigga. Yeah, nigga, we nigga, no security, no nothing. Just 2-3 niggas. We beat up the whole city. Yeah, we beat up the whole motherfucking city. 3 niggas, no security. Mob ties got that pussy, nigga. Nigga talking that shit, nigga. Had a great show. Had them bitch ass niggas in they feeling. This that comedy make them niggas ass poop. That bitch ass they were pooped in the ground. The whole ran up on stage. I waited for that nigga to climb right up on stage and walk up, hit that nigga right across his motherfucking head. You ain't got no business up here, nigga. This is a do not enter area. Wait for him to come. Wait for him. Security, we got the goddamn money. I even dropped the money. Them niggas, but you be trying to get me. I'm dodging punches to pick up the money. I dropped the money. Where to get pick up the money? Them bitch act to run up on stage and do what? Get embarrassed. I told you, bitch ass nigga, I got the money. Man, we having a good show, wasn't we, big dude? Them bitch ass nigga look bad. I'm telling you, I went over there with that nigga with that big dude. Say, boy, them whole ass nigga got hit all across their head. Say, I punished you. You sure can't hit me. Say, this nigga say he punished me. I can't wait to wake up in the morning with no marks on me. Cause whatever your punishment is, nigga, your mama must taught you how to fight. We got that nigga fighting. Say, I bet one of you niggas won't got on the stage, won't go live and show your mouth. We got the money. I ain't dropped the money knocking you nigga across your head. I dropped the money knocking and I know y'all lying. If y'all thought I was gonna let my man go because he took some crackhead to a basketball game. No, man. That was not my man. He don't owe me no loyalty when we broke up. I could have went out with his homeboy. What's up? It's all fair game when you broke up. Don't get it up. Good man's Savannah. Let's get into it. So all I said was, he had a nice suit. And from there, he was thirsty. He wanted to fly me out. What's wrong with me going to a game? What is wrong with the situation is that is your man, as you call it. That is your man. He knew it was a situation with me and you. And he was down. He was down to play op games. I wouldn't take nothing like that serious, my love. That ate my and I sent him on his way. It wasn't
I don't know, middle class house that he lives in Atlanta. It wasn't the Bentleys, because I drive a Rolls Royce, that got me. It wasn't, I don't know, the slick part thing he got going on. It wasn't none of that. It was when he paid for the Waldorf in points, I knew that I could no longer play this game. So it was a one-night thing. He never got no. One thing, JR, you never want to play with me. You don't want me to expose how you were saying that you kicked her out and she went back to her mother's house. Not Mrs. Braxton, not Mrs. Mrs. Singer with the sold out tour that JR also told me was flex. It was a cap. It was she flexing. She don't have no sold out. Between me and you was his exact words. The tour not sold out. He said you was messy. He said you went back to your mother's house. He told me a lot of things that he shouldn't tell a stranger. I just met this man less than a week. Love, if that's your man, as you say, then you need to check him. You need to really check him and check your situation and really see if you're sleeping with the enemy or not. I am not your problem. I don't know you. The sad situation is, like, we're black. Tamar, I could say your name. I know I'm not a crackhead. I live too well, baby, and I've never indulged in drugs. I don't have to keep saying that y'all gonna run or whatever. But we're two black girls letting this, I'm not even gonna say the race or whatever, play with us. Like, tighten up, my girl. I'm not your issue. That's your issue. And sleeping with people like that and trusting them, this be the problem. Y'all be so for the and then we had an issue. Yes, I'm gonna play with you. But once I seen the severity of the situation, I was like, damn, this is kind of fucked up, actually. Because I'm at home right now with my man, and we laugh together. We don't give a fuck about this internet. And he would never talk to you. You could never get to look your way. Now go kiss him in the mouth.
Wow. Messy. Oh. Now, Tamar saying the wrong catchphrase. If it was me, I'd have been like, baby, you can leave. Oh. Child, I'll just say this, okay? So, first of all, before I get into all of my opinions, let's talk about it. So, Tamar has been dating this guy, JR, okay? So, a little bit of backstory. You guys want to know everything's on the internet, you go look it up yourself. We'll just give you some backstory. Basically, Tamar met this dude, JR, on a dating show, okay? So, they ended up getting engaged and everything, and they were together, if I'm not mistaken, for maybe a year or two, okay? So this, if that long, okay? But this seemed like a very promising relationship, you know? So then they broke up or whatever, and it became like this public thing. Well, basically, you know, they put out statements saying that they weren't together anymore, etc., etc. Mind you, Tamar and Tommie had a few words. I forget what the hell they were beefing about, but they had a few words a while back or whatever. So next thing you know, Tommie and JR is at this basketball game together, and, you know, Tommie's flicking it up or whatever for the internet, for social or whatever. She got, you know, woo-de-woo. So with that being said, next thing you know, Tamar and what's his name, JR, are back together again, okay? So Tamar decided to, you know, throw shots, she continued to throw shots at Tommie, like, yeah, I got my man back, whatever, woo-de-woo. And she said her little piece, as you guys just seen in the previous clip. And to which Tommie came out and responded how she responded, okay? First of all, I want to get into Tommie first, okay? So Tommie, she handled the situation way better than I would have expected, okay? Particularly when someone is calling you a crackhead, okay? Making accusations like that should not be taken lightly, okay? So the fact that Tamar said that about her knowing Tommie's history, she's handling it very classy. I like the way that she came about. Okay. But if you ask me, things really got good at the end of her life, okay? I think she could have kept the part about JR eating her ass or whatever, because ultimately, you know, it is what it is. You know, that's beside the point. And if I'm not mistaken, she said that her man was present. Okay, so I don't think that's something that she should have said. You know, if you're going to keep it classy, keep it all the way classy. However, she did make a valid point. Okay, y'all are two sisters. It don't make no sense for y'all to be having this public back and forth over a Caucasian man. And I'm just saying, especially a man like JR, who he's questionable, but this is not about him. You know, I'm more so concerned with these two women, and like Tommie, I think that this whole thing is unneeded and it's embarrassing, okay? It's embarrassing to us as Black women, because how dare y'all allow a man who, not just because he's white, but how allow y'all a man allow a man, period, to make both of y'all women look some kind of way, because now this looks like a tit for tat. You know, I'll take your man, your ex-man, and I'll go get my man back. So Tamar, personally, she looks more embarrassing in this situation than anybody else, because it's like, girl, you better than this. You better than this. And any man who will go behind your ops and then go behind your back with the ops, even if y'all not together, he could have picked 100 million other bitches. Why go with the girl that you know have a problem with me and then be telling all my business to her? You know, what sense does that make? Like, a man like that you can't even trust, because it's like, if he gonna be a pillow talking ass nigga, then you can't tell him no deep secrets, because y'all wasn't even broken up long enough when he decided to jump in bed with the ops and then tell the ops all your business. Like I said, JR is sketchy. But any man that would do that to you, any man or woman that would do that to you, period, don't deserve you, okay? That is not a partner for you. But whatever, you know, Tamar, she's a grown woman. That's her decision to go back and get this man, because she let Tommie make her feel some kind of way. And I know the only reason she took him back is because sometimes your food don't look good until somebody else eating it. Then it begins to look good. Then you begin to appreciate your plate when you don't gave it to that other person. That other person is demolishing it. That's what it is. But I would have just left JR as what he was. Okay, especially after finding out he don't went and told my damn business. How that make you feel? Nah, you know what I'm saying? But with that being said, Tamar, she's really asking for the embarrassment. If you're gonna take him back, bitch. I would have kept it quiet. I refuse to let any man embarrass me, especially a white man. I put up with the trouble for my brothers before I let a white man embarrass me. I'm just saying. He probably don't even talk about, he don't strike me as the type that go home and talk about, his family probably don't even know them like that. And if he, and really, most times, I'm going to tell you, with white guys, most times when they like Black women like that, they were either was raised in the hood, or, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of times when they were raised in the hood, they don't have much family. Like, you know what I'm saying? They don't have no big family. Or, you know what I'm saying? They fetish. But this dude got a history for dating Black women, so he got a bunch of biracial kids from Black women. But I'll just put it like this. If you're going to come over here to our community, we get enough bullshit, JR, from our Black men. We don't need you bringing your white, milky ass over here to our side trying to embarrass our Black women, because you know that was a foul ass fucking move. And the only thing I can say is that since Tamar decided to take him back, and she decided that this spectacle was worth the effort or whatever, since she decided to do that, he better not fuck up again. That's all I'm gonna say. But it is what it is, girl. Love, peace, and war, and all this good shit. All right, folks, that was fun. I enjoyed myself. I hope you enjoyed this video, because if you made it to this part, you have watched the whole entire video. Thank you for your support. Thank you for watching. If you're not subscribed, please hit the subscribe button. Don't forget to like this video if you like this video. If you don't, dislike this video. Hell, comment, talk your shit. Let's start a conversation, people. With that being said, I love you guys. Once again, thank you. I'm out. Bye.